Easiest way to get a production mining job. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video I'm going to look at the easiest way to get a production mining job from the perspective of hard rock underground. So the production mining jobs that we're talking about are the nipper, truck, offsider, service crew, that sort of stuff. So if you type underground into Seek, you'll see all these wonderful jobs come up all around the country. Then there's lots of them. We can go over to our mine map, and this map's got all the mines that mine gold and everything that goes into a battery loaded into it. Now the majority of them are hard rock underground mines these days. There are some big open pit ones, but the majority of them, once they get down to about 150 to 200 metres, they turn into underground mines. That's why there's so much demand for the entry-level jobs for hard rock underground. There's all these jobs there. So the best advice, and I'm going to come over to the sponsor's website and have a look at a blog that got written not too long ago. The best advice to get a mining start is to go where the employers have got no choice but to hire new starters and then give them what they want. Alright, so the place that we're talking about is hard rock underground, and what they want is somebody that knows how their mine works. The reason that they want somebody that knows how their mine works is because teaching somebody how to drive the underground truck is easy and only takes a week or two to teach somebody how to drive one of these things. But teaching them enough about how the hard rock underground mine works so you can be left alone in the truck to drive the truck by yourself, that's the complicated thing, and that's what everybody struggles with. And the reason that they struggle with it is because when you go in on the employer's timeline, you go in green, they hit you with a wall of information, and it instantly becomes sink or swim training. And it's not the employer's fault. They've got no other way of doing it. They're forced into using this scenario because of the way the legislation's set out in all the states around the country. With hard rock underground mines, it's all about all the employers have to use on-site equipment tickets and on-site procedures. So when you move from one site to another, you have to redo everything, and that means that there's been no impetus to do any formal qualifications. So that's why the jobs don't ask for any formal qualifications. They only want experience. And when they say experience, what they really want you to know is how the mine works, because teaching you how to use the equipment and teaching you the basic jobs is really, really simple. But like I said, teaching you enough so they can leave you alone in the mine to get on with the mine, that's the complicated thing, and that's what everybody struggles with, and that's what the training has been written to address. So what it allows you to do is there's 4 online courses plus a seminar. There's full instructions on how to redo your resume in the back of the Australian Mining Seminar, so you can produce something like this that's going to get read and make sure that the foreman is interested in you. As soon as the foreman sees that on your resume, they're going to want to talk to you. It's 50 hours worth of information. We don't turn it off. You can go through it as many times as you want. What it does is it frees you up, so when you get to site, all you have to do is concentrate on driving the truck, because you know how everything else works. I often tell people that I talk to on the phone that when you do the training, when you go down the hole the first time, instead of freaking out like everybody else does for the first time when they go down the hole, it turns into a great big game of I Spy for you, because you're looking for the boggers, and you're looking for the trucks and the jumbos and the long hole and the charge up wagon and the stench gas at the surface and the primary, you look at the primary fans on the surface, but the secondary fans underground, and you're going to know what it all is because you've done the training. And that just frees you up just to get on with learning how to drive the truck and fitting in and getting up to speed as quickly as you can. Because while you need a babysitter, the longer you need that babysitter for, the higher the chance is that you're not going to make it. And because they put so many people through green and they get hit with a wall of information, unfortunately the majority of the companies turn over more than 50% of their new starters. That's why, pretty much everybody wants to talk to somebody that's done the training, but you've got to be able to, it's an old school training course. You have to be able to show the employer that you've actually studied. It's not just a tick and flick where you just put the training down on your resume and that means that you're going to get the job. Far from it. They're going to want to ask you some mining questions. They're going to want to know that you studied. And the reason is because if you've got a working knowledge of how the mine works, then you've generally got something to offer them. And then that's the easiest way to get a job. And once you do that, if you really want a job really quickly, head straight to Kalgoorlie. The people that do the training that go to Kalgoorlie end up with 2 or 3 job offers in the first week. A lot of people lately, and we've had 2 or 3 in the last week, have actually had job offers over the phone just on the strength of them doing the training alone. So it's all about showing the employers that you've prepared yourself, you know what you're getting yourself into, and you want to have a go. So if you could, share this information around and like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.